Oh my goodness, guys. God makes me feel so loved. Like the whole morning, He's just been showing up, showing up, showing up, showing up for me. Like it's been unbelievable. In fact, the last conversation, I just had a conversation with my daughter, Julie, and I reminded her of this YouTube video that we watch of Stargirl. And she's like this psychic, she reads and you had to pick a number. And I was reminding Julie how we picked number 1 and how it says you're God's favorite, you're one of God's favorite. I was just reading these notes of, I'm such a God nerd that, the message from Stargirl had such an impact on me that I re-listened to it and I just took notes of what she was saying because I felt so strongly that she was speaking directly to me from God. And I told Julie how, because both of us picked that number 1, how I even wrote down, you're one of God's favorite children. I wrote it down, guys, you're one of God's favorite children. And I'm there having this conversation with Julie about it. I said, Julie, do you believe it? Because I just ended up finding these notes yesterday and reading them all over again and again this morning. And I said, Julie, do you believe you're God's favorite? And she said, yes, Mom, I believe I am. And just as we're finished talking, like less than a minute, my post from like 3 days ago came through on my phone as I'm talking to her, and it was entitled, You're God's Favorite. And that was just like perfect timing. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to her because that could not be any coincidence. Here I am talking to her. The whole post that I wrote about was Justin Bieber. I felt that Justin Bieber was telling me, God was telling me through Justin Bieber that I'm his favorite girl. And so that was that post about. And this is another one I said, oh, look how God confirmed again through this star girl on YouTube that I felt that she was speaking to me and Julie felt that she was speaking to her. And for that message to just pop up on the phone, guys, it was just another one of my little God winks from him, just to let me know that his presence is with me, not only with me, with my daughter, and that he's with us. He's by our side, standing with us. And I just want the whole world to feel this love that I'm feeling from him. I'm only the God nerd over here who pays attention to these God wings and go all crazy and tell you guys about them. But God, that's his love. I can say confidently that I'm his favorite girl only because I've gotten to know him, and he shows me such attention into the minor little details of my life, every thought that I think. Another one was me thinking I need to listen to this song, You, by Jesse Powell, and I'm searching through my phone, through my God's Girl playlist, trying to look for the song, and I ended up playing some other songs, and like I left my little speaker to go and get my smoothie from downstairs. So going back up, I stopped and I just went to page. It was 33. After that, I went to page 33, and can you believe that post about that song showed up right there? And it's like God saying, Nick, is this the song that you're looking for? And just every thought that I think he will figure out some kind of way to just come through and let me know that he's with me. And if you have God by your side, you have every reason to celebrate every day like a birthday, to be happy, to be joyful, knowing he's on your side, guys. That's my message for you every day. Let's keep our eyes fixed on God, not to this world and everything that's going on around us. Yes, there are going to be stresses and challenges and things that are going to come our way to try and knock us down. But we just have to keep our eyes on God, knowing he's by our side. He's fighting the battles for us. Now, we're not fighting these battles and these stresses alone. He's with us. So that's the great news I have for you every day. And a prayer that I said like 13 years ago, say, God, I want a closer walk with you. And I want the whole world saying that prayer with me every day. God, bring us closer to you. Bring us closer to your heart. Knowing that we're not going through life alone, that every moment we have you. It's just for us to keep our eyes fixed on you and what you would have us to do moment by moment by moment. And enter into every moment asking, how can we glorify you? And that's where I want all of us wrapped up in God, just glorifying him and honoring him in everything that you do. Whether you eat, whether you drink, let's do it all for the glory of God. Peace.